Hi everyone, welcome to the second part of the indoor sprinkler Wi-Fi system installation. So here we have a Weathermatic that has been installed. This was installed in 1992. It is pretty old and it is time to have it replaced. So one of the problems that I have is with this switch, it gets stuck. I've decided to go ahead and replace this. So the first thing, let's go ahead and open up the unit and take a look inside the wiring. And here, what we can see is that we have the power wire that is coming in. So here we have the power wire. So we have the white and the black, and the green is an extra wire which we don't need. So just to show you again, we have the white, the black, and the green wire. On the new unit that I got for B-Hyve, doesn't have this green wire, so that's earthing. It is not required. So 3 zones, which goes to number 1, number 2, and number 3. So this is how I'm going to connect, and I'm going to make sure when I connect, I have everything in place. I'm going to label it and maybe even take some pictures so that it is, when I come to connecting the B-Hyve, it is easy. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is turn off the power. So right now you can see a green light on it. So I went ahead and unhooked the power. The green light is off, so it is now safe to start working on it. The next step, I'm going to go ahead and unscrew all of the screws that is here. Alright, so on the wires, we have 2 wires coming out here, and these are for the rain sensor. So I'm going to go ahead, I unplugged all the rest. So the white is the common, and I've got the zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, the blue, black, and the green. And for the sensors, I'm just going to unhook that, unplug it right here. And once that's done, I can take the old wires out. And I know the red and the yellow is for the sensor. All right, so once that's done, I'm gonna just go ahead and unscrew the box out. So here, I'm going to just go ahead and screw this in a little more so it goes in tight. Let's give it a shot now. That's nice. That's snug. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use the screws here. Now that it's screwed in, we are ready to go ahead and plug in the wires. So the power goes in last. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is get the wire sensors in. Doesn't matter which one goes into which. So this black wire that they plugged in together, if you don't have wire sensor, then you would need to have that connected, yes, so you don't need that anymore. So I'm going to take it out and attach my sensor. So if you don't have a sensor, just leave the black wire on there. is my common that would go, which is the white wire, and it would go into the white common section. And I have the other 3 wires which will go in to the different zones. So I have only 3 zones. I'm going to use 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so I went and looked at the old picture that I had, and I saw that the blue goes into the first zone. Here, black followed by black, and then the green. So let's go ahead and get that plugged in. Now we have all of the wires hooked in except for the power. We've got the blue, which is the first zone. We've got the black, second zone, green, which is the third zone, and then always white goes into common. And then I had a pump sensor, yellow and red, and so go ahead, plug that in. If you don't have a sensor, there is a black wire already attached to your sensor area, so don't remove that, just keep it there. If you have a sensor, go ahead, remove the black wire and then put in your sensor. And for sensor, it doesn't matter which one goes where. So I have the black wires for the power. I haven't hooked the power yet. So first I'm going to connect the black wires and then we'll hook up the power. And we do have this little gadget to make it pretty. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put that. Alright, so there's 2 levers on the side. Just take it in straight down and close it in. So that makes it look a little bit pretty. Bottom cover. And there you go. The orbit is installed. Looks kind of cool. Now part 3, we'll see how we'll connect the B-Hyve to the phone.